It's a rare delight to outrun a Lamborghini without anyone even noticing you did it. And these 15 vehicles are capable of doing it right out of the gate. From 1966 through 1973, the Lamborghini Miura was produced in Italy. It was unlike any sports car we had ever seen and is regarded as the original supercar. It boasted supercar performance because the P400 variant could reach a top speed of 163 miles per hour and accelerate from 0 to 60 miles per hour in 6.3 seconds. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Cars Insider. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel for the latest updates on the car world and technologies related to automobiles. With that being said, let's get started. The Bugattis, Koenigsegg's, and McLarens of today make the supercars of yesteryear seem like they're moving at a snail's pace, while certain supercars have developed into hypercars. Although they are very sought after due to their performance, extravagant flair, and exclusivity, their price may prevent many people from affording them. However, other vehicles have equally outstanding performance numbers. Family sedans, hatchbacks, and sports coupes are just a few examples of today's common vehicles that can keep up with far more exotic vehicles. So should you consider buying such other vehicles? Are they going to save some of your money? And what are the other features you'll get? The good news is that cheap supercars are widely available. When referring to supercars, the phrase has a different connotation because many of them cost $1 million or more. When we use the term affordable, we refer to vehicles that many people could purchase after saving up money or waiting. It's also important to keep in mind that the cost of a supercar doesn't end with the first purchase. Maintenance and probable storage expenses can soon pile up. Make sure the costs of maintenance and repair are factored into your supercar purchase strategy. Number 1. Tesla Flagship. The Tesla Model S is a liftback vehicle that runs on batteries and is the company's signature design. Although earlier versions of the Model S had a rear motor and rear-wheel drive setup, the current model has a dual-motor, all-wheel drive setup. Before 2007, the Model S under the codename White Star started to be developed. A prototype for the Model S was unveiled in March 2009 after the vehicle's official announcement on June 30, 2008. On June 22, 2012, the Model S made its premiere. On October 9, 2014, the 60D, an updated dual-motor, all-wheel drive model, made its debut. The 70D established dual-motor and all-wheel drive as the norm and was followed by the 60D, 85D, P85D, and P90D. The Model S is categorized as an S-segment sports car by the Eurocar segment. In Germany, the Model S is categorized as Oberklasse EP segment. The Model S has an identical body in all versions and typically seats 5 people. Previously, other arrangements were possible that would have allowed for a third-row seat with 2 extra seats, for a total of 7 people. Number 2. Chevrolet Corvette C8. The 2023 Chevrolet Corvette upholds the nameplate's long-standing legacy as an automotive icon with supercar performance, an inexpensive price tag, and dazzling styling, but with a mid-engine twist. The naturally aspirated V8 engine of the current C8 is positioned behind the passenger compartment for the first time, elevating Chevy's Halo sports car to the level of exotic machinery. It can compete with sports cars costing tens of thousands of dollars more in terms of handling and performance, but it's also refined and comfortable enough to drive cross-country. The C8 is available as a coupe and a convertible, and the hardtop form has a removable roof panel that lets the sun in. The Corvette is a simple sports car to live with daily. Its cabin is small but comfortable, and there is enough trunk space for groceries or luggage. This time-honored favorite charms us, and we believe you will too. For the 2023 model year, there are also new 20-inch wheel designs, optional black tailpipes, new stealth aluminum interior trim, and an optional adrenaline red dipped cabin motif that has red upholstery on the dash and door panels. Number 3. Mercedes-Benz S600. The Mercedes-Benz S-Class, formerly known as Sonderklasse, German for Special Class, abbreviated as S-Class, is a line of full-size luxury sedans, limos, and armored sedans built by the German carmaker Mercedes-Benz, a branch of the German business Mercedes-Benz AG. With the formal release of the W116 in 1972, The S-Class moniker for Mercedes' top-of-the-line Benz cars came into usage. Mercedes' top-of-the-line Benz's model is the S-Class. The 1981 introduction of the two-door, four-seat S-Class, known as the SEC, used the same gasoline V8 engines as the four-door W126 model. SEC was simply called S-Class Coupe after the adoption of a new naming system to be consistent with other two-door models, such as the CLK, SL, and SLK. The coupe was removed from the S-Class model line for the 1996 model year and given the new name CL Class. However, the CL Class was later reintegrated into the S-Class model line, much like how the CLK became the E-Class Coupe and Cabriolet. The W223 S-Class is the first vehicle in the world to include ambient air-filled rear seat airbags as opposed to the gas commonly employed in automobile airbag systems. Number 4. Chevy SS. The Chevrolet SS harkens back to the big sedan, big power formula of the past with a robust 415 horsepower V8 and rear-wheel drive. Although this four-door supersport is innately retro, it boasts a well-balanced chassis and a plethora of modern standard amenities. Although Chevy's look is unassuming on the street, its reputation as a sleeper is supported by a snorting exhaust note and a 4.5-second sprint from 0 to 60 miles per hour. Even better, there is no charge to switch from the basic 6-speed automatic transmission to a 6-speed manual transmission. Additionally, the Chevy has a 6-speed manual transmission that is an option, unlike the Hemi-powered Dodge Charger or the twin-turbo Kia Stinger. This allows you to play sweet music with Chevy's potent 6.2-liter small-block engine, whose menacing noises and neck-snapping acceleration are timeless. The SS is a fantastically well-rounded sports sedan with crisp handling and a chassis that responds quickly. By combining stiffness and precision in the turns with some softness over bumps, it captivates almost any surface. The dashed doors and center console of the SS are accented with faux leather and gleaming chrome trim. The SS gets praise for its roomy passenger area and a profusion of standard equipment, including a head-up display and 10-way power-adjustable, heated and cooled front seats. Number 5. Pontiac GTO. The Pontiac Motor Division of General Motors produced an automobile in 1964 under the direction of John Z. DeLorean that not only opened up a brand new market but also ignited an automotive revolution. The Pontiac GTO was the vehicle, and it immediately attained legendary status. The GTO was created using a formula that hot rodders and racers had already been using for decades: a larger engine in a lighter vehicle. This makes it the vehicle that is widely regarded as the first true American muscle car. Minor modifications were made to the GTO in 2006, but with the termination of Monero manufacture in Australia, the Pontiac GTO 3-year resurrection also came to an end. Because of the economic downturn, General Motors chose to discontinue the Pontiac brand in 2009, which meant that the GTO would never be made again. The Pontiac GTO is a car that is rightfully deserving of a spot on the list of America's best automobiles, even though it may be gone forever. It was a car in its prime that flawlessly blended performance, affordability, and a hot appearance. Without it, the development of the American muscle car would have a very different trajectory. Number 6. Audi RS6. The Audi RS6 stands out for its rakish design, hunched-down stance, and supercar-like driving characteristics. In a sea of performance SUV, like the BMW X5M, this station wagon is a performance monster, reaching 60 miles per hour in only 3.1 seconds and having a top speed of 190 miles per hour thanks to its 591 horsepower twin-turbo V8 engine. Costco runs will become much more fascinating as a result. At the same time, the long-roof body design can accommodate 5 passengers in comfort and haul almost as much stuff as larger, less athletic SUV. Although the RS6 has a strong focus on sporty driving, the inside has a sophisticated design, luxurious materials, and the newest technologies. A twin-turbocharged 4.0-liter V8 engine with a displacement of 591 horsepower and 590 pound-feet is what Audi equips the RS6 Avant with. The engine is coupled with a 48-volt hybrid technology seen on other Audi models, including the Q8 crossover and the A8 luxury sedan. An 8-speed automatic transmission powers the Quattro all-wheel drive that comes standard on the RS6 Avent. Our 5,031-pound test vehicle was propelled by the combination to 60 miles per hour in 3.1 seconds and the quarter mile in 11.5 ticks at 120 miles per hour. So what are your views on this? And will you buy such sports cars? And do you believe that supercars are the future? Well, this brings us to the end of the video. If you enjoyed watching, do like this video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more insightful content from us. We'll see you at the next one. Until then, peace.